I get problem with that luxury word because I think Ghanaians, you throw that word around anyhow. Everybody's always ultra modern luxury, and it's just a basic house.
Have you been to number 1 Oxford?
Yes, it's not luxury. The fact that he has used gold decors doesn't make it luxury. You call it luxury, and I walk in, you're using a 25, 35-inch TV in a luxury apartment. It's 2026. Who watches 45-inch, 35-inch? The concept of Airbnb is supposed to be cheaper than hotels. Your prices in Ghana match hotels or even higher. So we can say our delivery luxury will probably be about 2 or 3. And these are like the premium, like the big hotels that are like from outside, the franchise here.
What's up, beautiful people? You're welcome to the Check-In Podcast. We're excited to have you here on our very first episode of our season 2. As usual, I'm here with Jeff and Roland. Charlie, what's up?
Well, you almost forget my name.
Oh, nah, no. I mean, we shoot here, so you don't search me. So.
Yeah.
All right. So today's episode is sponsored by Lofty Homes. You can find their numbers below and then reach out to them if you need a luxury apartment. Today we're asking a difficult but necessary question. Are we truly delivering luxury in Ghana's hospitality industry, or we are simply building expensive spaces and charging exorbitant prices? For this episode, we have a special guest here, and I'll allow him to introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Stefan.
Stefan, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, Charlie, guys. The boys see the industry there. It be all about LED lights, then aesthetics. We are not delivering luxury. What is your take on this?
Jeff, would you like to take this?
I mean, it'd be relative. It depends on what the client is actually looking out for. But to be more, what do you call it? Realistic. Aside the beauty, what are we really delivering in terms of the management side of it? More like, are we giving a guest the best of experience they are getting? Because I mean, the property may be beautiful. It may have all the aesthetics they need and all, but what are they living with? You understand? So if they are saying we are not really delivering luxury, it's quite relative. Maybe Stefan. This is the way ginger. you get what this one.
I get problem with that luxury word because I think Ghanaians, you throw that word around anyhow. Everybody's always ultra modern luxury, and it's just a basic house.
I mean, when you walk in the streets of Accra, you see a lot of billboards where luxury meets this, where this meets luxury, where something meets luxury. Like, we're throwing the word luxury out there.
Yeah.
But what is luxury? What exactly is luxury? Because, when we say luxury, people just think expensive, flashy, rare, but there's more to it. Roland, what do you think?
But yeah, I think luxury is expensive. Luxurious stuff are expensive. The thing is that in Ghana, I'll use Ghana as a typical example because this is where we live. Everybody projects luxury. You can get cheap stuff and then make them look luxurious. At the end of the day, we do not really look at the maintenance part, the maintenance culture. It's about what we are going to gain in the short term. Like, I'll go get apartment, then probably I'll just go use like inferior wood or something, then just spray am neat, because I know that at the end of the day, if you can't with the place be just neat, you go buy into them, because a lot of people don't really, if you are being honest, if you go to a lot of people's houses, it be normal house, just then paint the house from white color, then so if you come to my place and then I have some formica board and some AC and some living was it a swimming pool, of course I can tell you that it's a luxurious apartment. Like, you have to pay a lot of money for it.
I'm sure Stefan disagrees.
Yeah, but I also think it has to do with it's not just about, I mean, also inculcating a modern infrastructure. Like I mean, I may be let's take this place for instance. I mean, we are seeing the lights and all, but what's really different? What haven't I seen? That touch makes it more luxurious. You understand? So it may be that what you also need to be maybe probably well traveled to have seen different things from other countries, and then you're relating it to what the Ghanaians are selling out here for you to make that comparison, saying that we are not really selling luxurious things here, but we just give price to anything. You understand?
But it looks like we're all talking about what you see. So let's put this in context.
But I think at the
Right.
end of the day, it's what you see.
I totally disagree.
People go
with
for
that.
what you see. At the end of the day, it's
And
what
that
you
is
see.
what will catch you in the beginning, but
Yeah.
the experience is the luxury. That is what I believe. So let's put this in context. Let's define what luxury is. I have something here if I can read it to you guys. Luxury is an elevated experience that delivers exceptional comfort, convenience, exclusivity, consistency, and emotional satisfaction. So
But for the dogs,
this is trying to say that it is not just about what you see, like they say, the lights and all that. What if you have all the lights? This one says comfort. What if you have all the lights, but the chairs
Exactly.
is not comfy enough? It's a luxury if the guest is not comfortable. Let's say, everyone is investing in lights. You book an apartment, the whole place is well lit, and then at night there's no warm light for you to say enjoy your sleep. If you turn on one switch, the entire place is lit. So then you don't really enjoy the comfort
exactly.
that you want during your stay. So fine, it will look nice, but then at the end of the day, you did not experience the luxury that you wanted. Stefan.
Yeah, I mean, like we've experienced places that they call luxury, but then you go there and then the water heater doesn't work.
So you see,
There was even drainage issues. We had to keep calling for them to kind of fix the drainage and all of that.
Yeah.
But this place is branded as luxury, and they charge premium prices. And your drain is not working, your heater is not working.
so it all boils down to experience. I feel like luxury, fine, it will start with the looks, but then during your stay, it is the experience that matters.
Yeah, I think,
Of
I
course.
think you're right. You're right. It's interconnects. It's not just about the aesthetics. It's also how you let the person feel. Because let me use a typical example of a recent issue where I had a client where we had a serious leakage from the ceiling, the AC leakage from the ceiling. I mean, the room is nice, everything is on point, but that experience alone can just
Yeah.
throw the person off. So what do you do different to make sure that the person stays? That's where maybe you bring in the experience, like the little touches to make sure that the person's stay becomes like memorable.
Enjoyable and comfortable.
Exactly. So that way, when the person is leaving, yes, when he was booking, he knew that the place was very nice, but that little thing could have thrown the person off, would have messed up the whole what do you call experience. So yeah, the experience.
But
and
what
the-
if we just don't use the word luxury anyhow in this country?
No, but you see, that's why I'm saying that it's relative. It depends, because what I may have seen, maybe I have traveled and then seen better things. When I come and I realize that it's not the same here, then it becomes a problem. Maybe the host may not have really traveled, but he has seen some things
the
that
exposure.
and he's inculcated them in his apartment. To him, he's done his best. To the guests or to the traveler, he's seen better things. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't use the word luxury.
Yes, it
But
looks
say
like
your apartment is comfortable, it's memorable, it's enjoyable, but it's not luxury.
it looks like we've
No, but-
commercialized the word luxury
Yes.
such that even places with just minimalistic touches consider their space as
What do
luxurious.
you define as minimalistic?
When you even use minimalistic, I think it's not even the right word for what's happening in Accra here. Because minimalistic is also
Form of luxury.
a form. No, it's not a form of luxury, but it's a style people choose to
Yeah.
have very little in
Little,
their
yeah.
space. what we have here is mediocre. The word is mediocre. It's not minimal. It's mediocre.
But I don't agree with that part. No idea.
Luxury in Accra.
Yes, no, but you see-
Okay, there's certain places here that I think we've experienced luxury, like Kempinski. From my experience, I lay on that bed and the pillows. I'm like, where do they get these pillows from?
Yeah, something.
Because
Like
you
that.
sleep.
Which your mattress?
Like I don't even know. Like once you lay on the pillow, you go bed. I don't know how it works. Like you're just so relaxed. That I will call luxury because I've not felt that before. But if I can't lay on your mattress and it's the same as mine in the house and you call it luxury,
Exactly.
you have a problem. I've been scammed.
And I think
Makes
that
sense.
I think that in this new age, luxury is moving from what it used to be,
The norm. Yeah.
with huge chandeliers, marble floors, and all that. It is not much about that, but like I said, experience. He's talking about pillows. Before I book your room, I will not know how your pillow
Feel
feels.
like, yeah,
You get it. But then people just see the lights,
the pictures and
pictures, and then feel like, this is luxury.
That be our crash settings for you.
Settings.
Packaging. This guy knows it.
no, but I feel like a lot of people complain. You know, it depends on where you are coming from, and as I said, it depends on where you are coming from. If I'm coming from, I live in the US for a long time, and I come to Ghana. A lot of people don't have swimming pools in their house. A lot of people don't have ACs. So the idea of being a host, if I put an AC, some people, that's the idea of being a host for some people. If I put an AC in my house, I paint it nicely, I get a swimming pool, then I turn it into luxury because it's not a basic amenity here. Like it's not common here.
But Roland, so then that means that we are all living in luxurious homes. You have an AC in your
I'm
house.
not getting to boss.
You get AC, must come on for there. You get AC, we all get AC.
Yeah.
But should it be limited to just AC or
No.
like swimming pool?
No, but that's the reality or like we are in right now.
Like you said, it's settings. Let's not limit it to settings. Let's look at like the definition. Is it swimming pool? Okay, so what if you have swimming pool, but then
what really makes it luxurious? That's
you know
what
what? Like so, like I said, it is the experience. Like not not asking the same thing over and over again. I don't have.
I think
Wi-Fi.
to call something luxurious, you have to use the very best of everything for the space.
So you, let's say you're booking a hotel or a serviced apartment.
Yeah.
What pushes you to book a luxurious hotel or luxurious serviced apartment? What will push you to do it? Like what would you see first? Because I'm asking this because when I went to SA, for instance, when I was booking my Airbnb, I mean I had lots of options, but the one I saw, even you're talking about AC, South Africa, they don't get AC for the apartments inside. Exactly. So that is not even part of the luxury. But what did I see? It was the aesthetics, the beauty.
Yeah, but
I
then
saw.
do you know, bringing in South Africa, do you see the gap between their
their
Airbnbs just compared to our hotels here?
So no, but their hotels or their Airbnbs here, their Airbnbs here that are way better than what I stayed in South Africa. But then again, it was the experience for me, how I was treated. I mean, I've not personally stayed in apartments here in Ghana, but I've hosted people. Right? I've hosted people, and then what do you call it? For me, I mean, to my best of knowledge, I deliver the best of service, but I don't know how the person will experience
but the
it.
service alone can make up the luxury.
No, that's what I'm saying. That the place may be beautiful, but you have to fuse the experience.
Yeah, it's a mix of several things, but the main one has to do with the space.
With the space, with the aesthetics.
Because you know, most time people will even book a room, they walk in, they're like, nah, I don't want this.
Yeah,
because the room is not.
Yeah, exactly. So my point is, so that's what I was asking. So when you're booking the unit, like, what pushes you to choose that this is the luxurious apartment I'm booking, or this is? I don't know if you understand.
What you're saying.
Now that we're even in the content creation era, people book apartments or like just for the look settings, because she won't come set up her tripod stand, do her videos and go. If she enters the place and she realizes that it's not what I saw in the picture, she asks for a refund. She wants to leave. So now that's what Ghanaians are heading towards. Like they are trying to create a space where they have a luxurious, but if you go deep down, it's quite inferior. Like things they used to set up their apartments, and then once it's looking nice, they just put it on the internet and then sell it.
So let's get back to the topic. Do you think that we are delivering that as
Some people
hospitality?
You're delivering luxury.
Some people are.
I don't think you're delivering luxury. There's
No, you
the
can't.
people we can say are delivering luxury will probably be about 2 or 3, and these are like the premium, like the big hotels that are like from outside the franchise here. But if you're talking about our apartment buildings and the Airbnbs, I don't think so.
Why?
I would never agree to it.
Yeah, you need to back it.
Yes.
You need
But
to
I mean,
back
we've
that.
seen a good number of them.
Mhm.
We've been to a good number of them. Most for them is just LED lights. And you call it luxury, and I walk in, you're using a 25, 35-inch TV in a luxury apartment.
Yeah.
It's 2026. Who watches 45-inch, 35-inch? The minimum now we see is 55.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you call it luxury, you're using 45, 35. That alone is one. The bathrooms, the bathroom standards are not it. Me personally, I'm very particular about bathrooms because I can't use a dirty bathroom. Like, and you walk in the bathrooms and it's old. My house one looks better than your luxury bathroom. It doesn't make sense. There's just little stuff, and the finishing, the artisans. If you're going to have an apartment on a commercial like base, I feel you should be very critical about your little details. You go to places and the cleaning, the edges are dirty, the corners, there's all manner of things. Then you call it luxury.
Well, I mean, it's. I will still challenge you.
And then the prices are never even, the prices don't even match what they are giving.
It's so
Because
relative.
Airbnb, my problem in Ghana is Airbnb. The concept of Airbnb is supposed to be cheaper than hotels.
That's
Your
true.
prices in Ghana match hotels or even higher.
No,
But
then
there are some
again-
apartments that are delivering top-notch quality
Yes.
service
Mention one.
experience. I can mention 5.
I mean, I would even
I can mention
allow you
5.
to mention. But the point is, there are apartments that are.
Like which one?
I don't need to mention personally. I don't want to.
Urban
sue
homes. Urban homes.
I don't want to pinpoint.
There's
this.
urban homes.
But you see,
Urban homes.
they are truly like luxurious apartments that are really
Like which
delivering.
He's talking about
The one person in Accra here who hype luxury,
Cheddar.
cheddar. But when you go to his places, it's not luxury.
Have you been to number 1 Oxford?
Yes, it's not luxury. The fact that he has used gold decors doesn't make it luxury.
But you are the same person who was saying that it's about the looks, it's
Yeah,
about
it
the
is
aesthetics,
about the looks,
and I
alright.
was saying
But
that it's about the experience.
yes.
But now you are moving from
and Jeff
it's
was
being
Jeff
about
says
the
it's
looks.
supposed to be the future.
Exactly.
It's a
Exactly.
mixture of things. It's called the number 1 Oxford Street. It's branded as like you mentioned it when we say luxury. You just mentioned that.
No,
So
because
if I'm
you
to
were-
bring someone from the States, or you can ask you to take the person says take me to your number 1 place. You take them to number 1 Oxford Street.
Oh, no, I'll take them to urban homes
See what I'm saying? Like, nah,
or platinum blue.
I'll be packaging, boss. You see, we are here. We don't have any choice, so we'll patronize them. But if the real luxuries come and we have the option, we'll choose these
But
places.
you know
Yeah.
the real, and you talk about pricing.
Yeah.
I think the reason why maybe they are not up to your expectations because of the price. Let me use price range or the amount of money that is invested or put into these facilities, because the developers will come in and use, let's say, inferior goods, or because what the government is already taking from them as taxes is already a lot.
Mhm.
They are not going to spend a lot more money in building an apartment where they are going to sell at the end of the day using gold and all of that. Unless, it's for you at the end of the day. Most of these developers that come just build and sell them out.
That's also a problem.
So that's where even the pricing issue comes from, because first the government is taxing them a lot, and then the people that buy the apartments from them buy them at huge prices, and those people that buy the apartments give it to people to manage it for them at huge prices. So when they are charging you, they have to charge prices that at the end of the day they can pay their homeowner and also get their small one with them go chop for back.
Yeah.
In the bar. So
No,
at the end
but,
of the
but,
day,
but even with that, I think then again, it also has to do with the geographical location. You see, comparing the Ghanaian economy with that of, let's say, South Africa or maybe Cape Verde or like those other places, it doesn't match. You see, where a place like SA, I mean, you go Cape Town, place like SA, apartment is very, very low. The prices are very low, but you get like very good. I mean, apartment.
$17,
Yeah,
$18.
$70. I remember in my house, I get the $50, but the place was very nice. So, but you compare it with our local ones here, and then you're getting like
Yeah, if you get $20 apartment, what you go
Nice.
no, what you go see?
No, but they're equal. $20.
That's what I'm saying. If that, like,
That's
I
your
think
guest
that's
house.
what you want. Like, you want somewhere, something
No,
that's
that
like,
one they're like moving
No, I
house.
don't. We don't want something for $20, but then what we are trying to say is these apartments we are mentioning, the cheapest you see is like $100.
Yes, but then again, that's what I'm saying.
If you are
Then
taking
again,
100, how much is moving pig and Kempinski?
no, you see, that's what I'm
Do
saying.
you understand?
It also depends. That's what I'm saying. It's the economy as well. It's
What has the economy done?
no, but come on.
This
He
economy
explained
is a
something.
big issue for me. It will start different topic. But see, everybody,
$1 rate alone be a problem.
Why do you have to use
Honestly,
dollar? Are you
no,
in
but
Ghana? Are you not in Ghana?
no,
Why
that's why I
charging
told you
dollar?
that it's a
No, but that
trickle
one
down
day-
effect
No,
from the
but the foreign
developers.
listing, that one day.
Yes.
It's a trickle down effect.
The developer is being taxed a lot. Yes. The developer is also selling it at an unreasonably high price.
Oh, I
Like
wouldn't
this
say it's
Luxwood
unreasonable.
apartment, the studio one I mentioned to you.
Yeah.
That studio, I don't even know how to explain how small that is. I can jump from end to end. That's how small it is. I'm telling you, I can jump from end to end. And when you look at the pricing when they were building, that thing is about $85,000 to $100,000 for that 10 by 10 square meter. No, do you know what I'm trying to say? If you sell that 10 by 10 for $80,000, $100,000, you've made the tax we've charged is not even enough. You've made too much profit. And you see that building there will have more than 50 rooms. So imagine 50 rooms being sold at $80,000. Do you know how much he's made? And then on top of that, you can't tell us the economy, Now you bought the property, it's yours, $80,000. You are telling me that you have to make cut costs. Why are you cutting costs? The building is yours. Your 80,000 went
But
from
the person
liquid
is
into
in
asset.
to make profit.
Profit,
Yes.
exactly.
But everything
No,
you're
but
making
I know
now
what
on
you're
is
saying.
profit.
He's saying that after you acquire the property,
It's
it's
yours.
yours.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
your liquid
So
has become an
whatever-
asset.
your
The
liquid
asset
has
is bringing
become
you
an
profit
asset.
every week, every
Exactly.
month.
But
At
then
any time you decide to sell your property, you get your cash back. You've not lost anything,
No.
so there's no cost to cut. So it's all profit. It's just the greed of Ghanaians that is leading you to charge so high.
I don't think.
It's
No,
greed.
but
No.
realistically, that's
It's
it.
greed. No,
Well,
you
but
bought
I
it
don't
for
think-
85,000.
No, the
I
thing is
honestly
that
don't
most
think
people,
it's greed.
No, if you buy it for $85,000,
How
you sell it next
It's
year.
not
It goes from
everybody that is
85,000 to
purchasing for
100,000.
most
commercial
people purchase it for this thing, commercial purpose.
Yes,
Exactly.
But what I'm
It's for-
explaining is, you bought it for $85,000. This economy we are in, if you decide to sell it next year, from 85,000 doesn't even go to 90 or 95. It goes to 100, 150. So your
Oh no,
Ghana here,
no,
not sell them for the same price.
Oh yes, mostly the prices don't go up like that. They don't differ.
It's not the
like
same
that.
reason.
but they don't come down.
They don't
No,
go
of
below,
course you don't come down.
and they don't go by.
Because then they are
5%,
you're going up. You're
So
trying
what
to
he's trying to
build
say,
on it.
what he's trying to say is, if you bought the property for, you bought a property, you've owned it for 5 years. You bought it at
Yes.
$85,000. You've owned it for 5 years. That 5 years, you made, let's say a year. Let's say you've made like 20,000. I mean, 20,000 is a lot. Let's say 20,000 is okay. I think it's actually okay.
Yeah.
A year, because in a year you can probably give a
You only make
homeowner.
more, but
You can make more. Let's say 24,000. In 5 years, you are making what's the name? $100,000. After that, you sell the property off again. There's no way you are
There's no
losing any.
loss.
There's no
There's no
loss.
cost to even cut.
no, but you see, you're only looking at
you're looking at that,
you're not
but
looking
you're
at
forgetting
expense.
that it's for commercial
Exactly.
purposes.
Yeah,
And
but
for
then
that
you
reason,
expense,
you
the
have
maintenance,
DSTV,
everything.
you're paying what's it called?
Service
Service-
charge.
Service charge
charge.
every month. You're paying for electricity. You enter the room, you go out, you leave the AC on. You don't put it off. They're still paying for that electricity, water bills. All these things come to play. So forget that he's bought the property and it's his. He's also running it as a business. So those things come into play. That's why someone will charge
do
you
understand.
$100.
Exactly. But if you were charging at a reasonable amount.
You think $100
You
is
have
not
people
reasonable?
booking it more frequently than you have now. I'm sure there's months where you have nobody coming.
Well, that's a
Because
whole
the
different
prices are
topic.
too high. People have to now take a month or two to gather money to come and spend one night. But if I'm able to afford it every weekend, I'll be there every weekend. But because it's so high, you don't have people coming in. That's why we have plenty empty apartment buildings. Plenty of them are empty. Before this Airbnb thing came, it was in the papers sometimes. Villaggio was half empty. More than half empty.
It has them, but
Yeah, it was in the reports.
a lot of units that
Exclusivity.
are,
It's all part. Anyways, guys, I think we have to bring this episode to an end now. We may have to do a part 2 of this.
Stephanie had to come.
A part 2
We for talk about the out of Accra experience people too.
Well,
I take a drive to Akosombo to Oho. They can't charge me like this.
Who send you say?
Will you pay my fuel cost? They are trying to promote you guys.
No, but
they
people are
too
traveling
expensive.
from other countries to Ghana. Are you paying for their flight ticket to
That's
enjoy
why you're supposed to
December?
give them a good experience. And now they leave Ghana always doing TikTok saying Ghana is too expensive. They're always complaining on that.
I think we need a part 2.
We need a part 3.
We need to do another episode. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining today's episode. Once again, this episode was sponsored by Lofty Homes, and as usual, I'm here with my usual suspects, Jeff, Roland, and
you forget my name again, but
my guy.
Stephanie, forget my name.
All right, we'll catch you in the next episode.